Welcome to the 10th installment of Bizarre News, bringing you the strangest, weirdest, and just the most bizarre news that I could find from the month of October and November of 2025. Coming in hot with an inflatable pumpkin that spooked cops in Ohio. Cause in the state of Ohio, cops get spooked by a humongous pumpkin, but not by, Ohio itself. To a dog that started chewing on a lithium-ion battery that ended up provoking a small house fire and destroyed the whole city. All the way to a little naughty AI teddy bear that started saying some very inappropriate stuff to kids. Oh boys. All this and more in this 10th installment of Bizarre News. Runaway inflatable pumpkin spooks Ohio cops. Now when I read the title I was like, no way man, they're over exaggerating. How are you gonna get spooked by an inflatable pumpkin? It just doesn't make any sense. But then I saw the video and it shocked me to the core. Just look at this small clip.
Look at him roll. Yeah, officers were called out for a runaway inflatable pumpkin. Wow.
He ate the cop. He disappeared. He one second he's there, the other one he's gone. And the whole time this goddamn pumpkin is smiling. How could the cops not be afraid of this enigma? Goddamn man. The Ohio cops had it tough this time. Thankfully they got him off the road and beat the living fuck out of him. All in the name of justice, of course. Once again showing that the Ohioan cops are always there to put justice and law in order, even if the perpetrator is an inflatable pumpkin. Chinese woman swallows 8 live frogs to ease back pain. And then I complain why YouTube blacklists me. It's as you hear it, this woman, who is over 80 years old, heard a sort of natural remedy, if you would say, that if you eat frogs while they're alive, it'll ease your back pain. Which of course it didn't. It actually made it worse because she actually got infected by parasites thanks to eating frogs. And even though this might sound weird to a lot of people, in a lot of rural areas, there is a common belief that there are natural remedies for certain pains or illnesses. And I'm guessing the village that she's from have a natural remedy with eating frogs that are alive to cure your back pain. Which of course, that is not a cure whatsoever. It actually makes it worse. But yeah, really bizarre news. And now I can't complain if this video gets 10 views because YouTube blacklists it because I talked about a woman eating 8 frogs alive. German woman who stole ancient relic over 50 years ago returns it to Greece, saying, never too late to do the right thing. Shut your bitch! Even if never too late means 50 years. Ain't no way the Greek culture ministry praised her, saying that she had sensitivity and courage to give back a relic she stole 50 years ago. They're basically applauding her. Gorilla slams into glass at San Diego Zoo, leaving visitors screaming in shock. Well, it wasn't screaming in shock, it was like a mild scream from a few people. But for sure it was very scary for the people right in front of them as they saw a gorilla literally slam into the glass and crack the glass. Now after reading the articles, it doesn't exactly tell me why the gorilla lashed out like it did, but it doesn't take a detective to realize what is happening. It's clearly a very depressed gorilla that has entered into this state of depression that has made it turn a little bit aggressive and lash out. At least that's what I think it is, since this happens a lot to zoo animals, unfortunately. More than the bizarre news, it's a sad news in my opinion, because it's just animal cruelty in my opinion. Dog sparks Chapel Hill house fire from chewing on lithium-ion battery devices. The video, we can clearly see the dog trying to play with this lithium-ion battery. It explodes and literally lights the rug on fire. Now the dog is okay, it did not get harmed by this battery exploding and catching on fire. But did you see that cat run quickly upstairs? God damn man, he knew what was up before the dog could even realize. But what was crazy is that nothing else caught on fire. Just a small portion of the rug caught on fire and nothing else got damaged. That is crazy. And the owner of the house just so happens to be a firefighter, so he got there really fast and took control of the fire. That's why there was nothing else burned. And yeah, all in all, very crazy situation. Meet the Nut Maxers, obsessed with shooting bigger loads. What in the 60 years after tourists stole skull from cathedral, he sends it back. This is basically the same story as the woman from earlier that returned the old relic back to a museum. It's so heartwarming that in one singular month they can bring back shit that they stole decades ago and not even go to jail for it, not even get punished for it. It's like, here, take the shit that I stole from you guys 50 years ago, no problem. God, the world is a beautiful place, isn't it? Well, that's it for October's bizarre news. Now let's move on into November's bizarre news. Kim Kardashian fails her exam, blames it on ChatGPT. You guys have probably heard this multiple times already from different sources, from different YouTubers. I don't like to repeat myself, but it's as it says. Kim Kardashian failed her exam to become a lawyer because I do not even know why she wants to become a lawyer. Who the fuck cares? Let's move on. Delta passenger trapped by human biohazard. Seatmate who pooped his pants. Now I've unlocked a new fear in planes, getting suffocated to death by somebody that literally shat a whole storm right next to me. Thank you, Delta Airline, for the new phobia. A Delta Airlines passenger made us think about a recent flight after being stuck sitting next to an older traveler who had an accident and left literal poop smears on the seat. Oh, well, I mean, it was an old person, so we can't be too mean about this. But then again, you left poop smeared all over the seat, so I mean, it's kind of hard to defend this. But imagine, you're going on a flight, you sit back, you relaxed on your seat, you have no worries whatsoever, and then a huge stank of shit comes through. You start panicking, you see the person right next to you, it's an old man. You can't do anything about it because you're squished between him and a window, and you're gonna have to fight through that odor for 5.5 hours. That's right, this man needed to fight through 5.5 hours of shit. That's crazy. I'm actually surprised I didn't turn into a literal human poop man by the amount of fucking poop radiation that he was being exposed to. But yeah, this all comes from a Redditor apparently, so this can all be false at the same time, but I think it was funny. Sales of AI-enabled teddy bears suspended after it gave advice on BDSM sex and where to find knives. That's right, this seemingly innocent looking little teddy bear was actually hiding some pretty nefarious, some pretty disgusting, some pretty evil stuff behind its little mask. Telling kids where to find knives, plastic bags, and other things to harm themselves with. Even going as far as to talking about BDSM and how it works. Why would a teddy bear talk about BDSM? Also, who asked them? What's BDSM? What the fuck? Also, it's powered by ChatGPT, so it tells you everything with that. I like the description because it makes it seem like it's a very friendly companion and incredibly smart. Meet Folatoy, the smart AI-powered plush companion that goes beyond cuddles. Kuma. That's right, it has that same name as the One Piece villain. Our adorable bear combines advanced artificial intelligence with friendly interactive features, making it the perfect friend for both kids and adults. Oh yeah, I bet it's a perfect friend for adults. From lively conversations to educational storytelling. Oh yeah, educational for sure, man. Folatoy adapts to your personality and needs, bringing warmth, fun, and a little extra curiosity to your... Okay, they're doing it on purpose. They made the bear talk about BDSM and how to find knives on purpose. Ain't no way your description's like that. The funny thing is that this is exactly the same case as back in 2010 when a Tickle Me Elmo doll started telling a kid that he was gonna kill him.
The Elmo Knows Your Name doll recently ran out of batteries. His mother, Melissa, put new ones in. What was that?
Police officer called to abandoned dog finds a toy reindeer. So you tell me that somebody called the cops because they thought this was an abandoned dog. Yeah, I think we need to lay off on that LSD, brother. Man accused of flashing genitals to drivers on interstate said he needed excitement in his life, deputies say. Well, bro does not look excited at all. The fuck happened there? Ari admitted to the offense and said that he was fulfilling an excitement that was currently missing in his blah life. So he decided to do this at 7:30 a.m. in an interstate. Okay, brother. Clearly he didn't get the fulfillment he needed, since he still looks sad as fuck. But that's gonna be it for this 10th installment of Bizarre News. Out of all of these news stories, which one do you think was the most bizarre? Do tell me in the comment section down below. But until then, I'll be meeting you guys in the 11th installment of Bizarre News.